a bold move today. President Obama announced he will try to negotiate with the raging wildfire, which has so far burned over 14,000 acres in California. This morning, White House Deputy Press Secretary Brenda Inglett announced the president is confident he can convince the flames to stop incinerating everything in their path.
The president plans to make the wildfire understand that our difficulties are shared difficulties, that it's not man against fire, but man and fire working out their differences.
President Obama is already en route to Santa Barbara County, where he will be shuttled into the maw of the inferno. Here to talk about what this means is Jason Copeland from Politico.com.
Hi, Dan.
Jason, this fire has burned over 300 homes so far. It's growing larger by the hour. What is Obama's strategy
Well, look,
here?
previous administrations have immediately resorted to putting wildfires out, but this is a different president, and he just didn't think that a combative approach with hoses and axes would be the best way to solve this crisis.
But Jason, so far the fire has refused to acknowledge any of the overtures the president has made.
Yes.
Obama sent a letter requesting it cease its destruction, and the fire apparently incinerated it without even reading it.
That's true. But, look, politically, this is a stroke of genius, I think. The most powerful man in the world is offering an olive branch to this petulant fire,
Yes.
and the fire looked pretty bad here, childish even, just burning it up like that.
And Obama is also going to present the fire with a gift, a charred table leg from the White House
Yes.
that was torched by the British in the War of 1812.
That's exactly right. As the president said in a recorded statement, fire has a complex, beautiful, and at times destructive history, but we would be remiss if we did not recognize its unique ability to create as well.
Yes, and that must have been the idea behind all those photo ops with the various fires over the past few days while the wildfire was destroying homes.
I think it was, yeah.
But Jason, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's meeting with the
Yeah.
fire 2 days ago was considered a total failure.
Well, it
And
certainly
then
didn't
there are a
go
lot
well.
of conservatives who aren't convinced we should even be approaching the fire. Here's what Wendell Mack had to say on his syndicated radio show this morning.
Obama puts fire first. Some people say, Wendell, you're crazy. It's not like he gets up in the morning and thinks, what can I do to help fire? Well, you know what, folks? I'm not so sure he doesn't.
And what do you make of that, Jason?
Well, look, as Obama has said himself numerous times, if he wanted to, he could talk to the clouds and get them to unleash a great rainstorm upon the wildfire. But that's not this president. It's going to require all of the president's diplomacy skills to make the fire see that putting itself out is what's best for both parties.
All right, thank you, Jason Copeland.
Thank you, Dan.
Later in the hour, we'll look at the rumor sweeping the internet that Obama himself is born a fire. Moving on, a new report finds extramarital affairs cause happiness in scientists.